Welcome in all my friends, Lazy Retired Granny here. Today is Monday, October 23rd, 2023. So that would make it 10/23/23. The time is 6:32 a.m. here in still dark Salem, Oregon. It's currently 55 degrees, which is about what? I don't know, 15, 14 Celsius. We're going to have a high of 59 or 15 Celsius and a low of 44 or 7 Celsius. So I am I started a new journey on painting 2 of a 6-pack that I was gifted from Becky Sloan. And this one I am calling Pink Blossoms. Got a lot of pink in it. And this is actually my 3rd canvas in my Becky project. So I am working on the C's right now. I'm down here. And as you can tell, I've got a big portion that I am doing. And the reason for that is that you use a lot of the same colors. So I thought, I'm just going to do a bigger area, even though it may take me a couple days to do the area. That's fine. So I did a kit up video yesterday of this. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And once again, I'm starting with color 1 and working my way to 24. Except I did do color 21 and color 5 just because I have an overstock of that one. So I was trying to use up the excess that didn't fit into my bottles. And I still have more to use, so I'm leaving about 8:30ish this morning. I need a few grocery items. And I'm also going to go by the dollar store because I need a few items from there. I'm hoping that they have some Scotch tape, refill Scotch tape. I thought I had some, but all I have is the double-sided. I need to refill my Scotch tape holder. And I need this. Oh, and also I need one. I'm going to see if they have this little tiny tool. You know those vice grip things that you hold something and twist it off? Because I'm having a hard time getting these tips off. And in fact, I need to use my new pen because it has a better tip on it. Because for some reason I cannot get the tip off. So I'm going to see if that helps me a little bit. Get the tips off. Because this one is on super, super tight. So I watch only 2 YouTubers that knit or crochet but show yarn and all that. Well, my current project that I'm working on, I have this puzzle yarn, and all of a sudden they're both talking about puzzle yarn. And it's like, wow, that's weird because I'm using puzzle yarn and they keep mentioning it in all their videos. And I noticed when I was at Walmart, I don't know, a few weeks ago, they had puzzle yarn. I thought, no, 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 no. We are not buying any yarn. I got to use what I have first. But if I want to do some of these bigger projects, I need more yarn. So, but I have a lot of yarn that's the same weight, so I can do some mix and matching. Yeah, there's no sense buying more yarn when I just got rid of a bunch of yarn, tons of yarn. But mostly what I did rehome was the lighter weight yarns. The 4s and 5s are weight is what I prefer. I can work better with those, mainly because then I can use the bigger needles and the projects don't take as long. Oh my goodness. I made pretty good progress on my knitting project yesterday. I'm just making a little throw with it. Which I would prefer it was bigger. I wish I would have made it bigger, but too late now. But I am anxious to start my next project, which is, I showed the pattern yesterday, what's it called? Oh, what did I do with it? I put it over on my table, my knitting table. It's a pattern from Premier Yarns. Fisherman's Throw. I am so anxious to start that, but I'm not for sure what yarn. I think I know what yarn I'm going to use, but I'm not positive. I need to go through my tote because I only allowed myself to have 1 tote of yarn. So there's not a lot there. And I can't buy more yarn until it is gone. kind of like with my diamond painting, although my diamond painting is mostly, my purchases are going to be bigger canvases, so, and ones that I can get at a pretty good discount. Because I got so many. Although I have such really good friends that do unboxings that make me want to have those paintings. I think I've got, I have one canvas that I know I'm going to be doing with DP Crazy Lady and Becky. And then I have one canvas I think that I'm doing with Becky, and I think I have two that I want to do with Crafting with V. I think. Hey, Ellie. You're funny, Ellie. She ate her canned breakfast this morning, and part of her kibbles. So she must be full. You got your pumpkin, huh? Last year I got her a stuffy pumpkin, and she drug it out of the toy box. I've been carrying it around lately. She must know it's just about Halloween. So yeah, this morning we're gonna be gone for a couple hours. Oh, I see where DP Crazy Lady, she finished her festive fireplace. I think that's the name of it. Man, that is really sparkly. So she is raring to go now for her cross stitch. We'll see if she can stick just with their cross stitch, or if she's going to sneak in a little bit of diamond painting. I know she's going to be busy the next few months with her daughter with the broken ankle appointments to the surgeon, and then the surgery, then rehab. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy time. So DP Crazy Lady, maybe you have some yarn and you can sit and knit or crochet, whichever you do while you're waiting at the doctor's or the hospital. Or I always take my little knitting project with me wherever I go. It just is a habit to me to grab it with my purse. For these littler projects, I bought well, actually what I'm using right now was gifted to me, but they're little like, well, let me back up. I bought, oh gosh, 2 years ago, Walmart was having a clearance on lunch bags, and that's what I use to put my knitting projects in, my littler ones. They're just perfect, you know, and they got handles on them, and and it's got pockets and all that, so yeah, everything just goes in there. And then my cousin, she gifted me a bag which is small like that, and that's what I'm using now. I love it. And it's got pockets and stuff on it, and so I have my yarn, my pattern if I need it, if I don't have it memorized, a counter if I need it, my tapestry needles, which, this may sound funny, but let me get my little bag, I'll show you. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Bring this back. Okay, so this is the bag. And I have my yarn in here. I have some hand lotion, and I don't know what else. And then it's got a side pocket here, and I have my stoppers, and then it's got, on this one, it's got 2 little side pockets, and it's got another big pocket which I keep my counter in. And then on the other side, it's got 2 more little pockets. And this is going to sound weird, but these little M&M things, I keep all my darning needles in there. And it fits just perfect in the little pocket. And then I have some scissors in there. yeah, and then my project, which this is how far I've gotten. I'm in a really pretty part of this little throw. Yeah, so I just fold it up and it fits in my little bag. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So that's what I use. So that worked out perfect for me. And then I have, when I'm going somewhere, I just grab it and off we go. And then when I'm here at the house, I have another knitting, I don't know what you call it, but it's a little bit bigger yarn holder thing. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I just sit that in there. And it sits on the floor. It's got legs on it. And yeah. And then it's out of the way so that Ellie can lay next to me and put her head on my lap, and she doesn't have to worry about that being in her way. But you just never know when you're going to have to wait. Like when we went to the pumpkin patch the other day, it's about a, I don't know, 20-minute drive, and so I was sitting there in the car knitting while David was driving, and we were chatting. This is a easy enough pattern that I can knit and chat at the same time. And I'm a backseat driver, so it keeps my mind off of the road. I'm not a very good passenger. Okay. Yeah, I'm only on color 4. Just so it's not color blocking, it's not confetti. I don't know what you'd call all this, but oh yes, and I'm drinking my coffee with French vanilla creamer. So it's not supposed to rain today, so hopefully hopefully we won't get caught in any rain showers this morning. I'm hoping the forecast is correct. Let's see, anything else am I doing today? I don't think so. I got a vacuum this morning, of course. I'm going to do that while this is uploading. Let's see, what else? Probably, sorry, I'm looking for C's here. I'll see what's new on Acorn TV this morning, or when I get back, not this morning, but when I get back. If there's anything new and interesting to watch there, I'll watch it. And if not, then I'll be watching Midsummer Murders. I think I'm on season 5 now. Hey, Ellie. Ellie's got her crunchy duck that she got from my cousin's dog. She loves that little duck. It doesn't squeak. It's got some stuff in there that just makes it sound like you're taking drills out of the pack. But not as loud. If anybody puts up new videos, then I'll go ahead and watch those today. And diamond paint. Otherwise, I'll probably be sitting on the couch knitting and cuddling with Ellie. Yeah, so nothing exciting today. Trying to think if anything I continued reading in my book last night. The one thing I do not like about Outlander books is the sexy parts. It's like this writer really dwells on that. I don't know what value it gives to the story, but I just want to know about their adventures. And where I'm at now, I'm a little bit confused because I'm sure they'll fill in the blanks, but we have a character that in the last book was in prison, and obviously they released him, as he's back in the picture. And another character that I was wondering about, they did mention that he's still around. So I'm sure we'll get some of his adventures. I saw a sea and now I can't see it. I can't see the sea. And they've introduced some new characters, which we're slowly getting the rest of the story. On some of what's been going on for 20 years with Jamie. We know bits and pieces, but not all of it, so. So I think I'm on page like 360 out of over 1,000. Yeah, and I do need to get to the bookstore and get the next book in the series. But there's no rush. It's not like I'm going to finish this book tomorrow. Maybe next year. Well, I just looked and I have been on here for just about 35 minutes already. So, I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to upload this and go vacuum. And what else am I going to go do? I got to get ready to go which doesn't take me very long. Just throw on some clothes and out the door we go. So maybe I'll check back later tell if we had any exciting adventures this morning. Going into town. Going to the dollar store. I think I'm gonna go to the new dollar store. That's just over the bridge. They might have a few more items than the one here in West Salem. So, okay, thanks for stopping by, and I'll chat with you later.